live predictions, WrestleMania 41 edition. I will be going over what I think will happen in night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania. Um, so let's kick this off with night 1. First off, we got Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano, aka Chad Gable. I got Chad Gable winning that one because I don't see a reason why he should not win it especially after missing WrestleMania. Uh, last last year I think it was, and then I got the War Raiders retaining against the New Day, unless like I said, Big E shows up, which I don't think he will. So I got the War Raiders retaining the tag team champions against the New Day, and the New Day basically crashing out and beating the crap out of the War Raiders after the match. And then I got Jacob Fatu. I love you, Solo. Uh, becoming your new U.S. Champion. Dethroning L.A. Knight. Yeah. Unless like Solo and the rest of Bloodline interfere, which could happen, but I don't think it will happen. So I got Jacob Fatu becoming your new United States champion and dethroning LA Knight, even after LA Knight just got the US champion back from Shinsuke after Shinsuke dethroned him. But yeah, I got Jacob Fatu winning that one. And then I got Naomi beating Jade Cargill. Straight up. Even though that is a toss-up, yes, that is. But I think Naomi's going to get involved in a match that happens in night 2, which I will get to that when I go over night 2 in a bit here. I got Naomi winning against Jade. Probably beating the ever-living crap out of her. Like she already did before, but even more. So. But I also. And then we get to Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the women's championship. I got Tiffany Stratton retaining, hopefully. Triple H doesn't have Charlotte Flair dethrone her so early at WrestleMania. Otherwise, I'll be ticked off. I'll be fuming. So I got Tiffany Stratton retaining, and Tiffy time rolls on. And then up next, I got CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, the night 1 main event. I got Seth Rollins winning this one, and I think the favorite is having Heyman turn on Paul. I mean, turn on Paul, turn on Roman and Punk, and align with Seth. And I think what Heyman's gonna do is throw the chair in, kind of like what he did with the title with Brock and Roman, and just have whoever picks it up and uses it, basically, kind of deal. But I think he aligns himself with Seth, and Seth gets to win. And then we move on to night 2. Night 2, I got AJ Styles versus Logan Paul, and I got Logan winning it. Drink Prime. I know people are not going to be happy with that pick, but I got Logan winning it. Straight up. And AJ Styles will be fine. He'll still be phenomenal like he always has been and always will be. And then I got next up I got Sin City Street Fight, Damian versus Drew. I got Drew winning this one. Straight up. Because I feel like Drew needs this win more than anything. It just makes the most sense. As much as I like Damian, and I also like Drew, I think Drew needs this more than Damian. I think Damian will be just fine even if he loses against Drew in this one. So I got Drew winning this one. And then for the IC title Fatal Four Way, I got um, well again, Braun versus Dom versus Penta versus Finn, and I got Dom winning this one. And I think that the Judgment Day is going to implode completely, even more so. Well, the Judgment Day 2.0 is going to implode completely, just into a complete mess, pretty much, and they're all pretty much going their separate ways. I think that's how it's going to go, but I'm not really sure. But I don't know how that's going to happen. But it's either, like I said, I'm going to say this: it's either going to be Braun retains or Dom wins it. But I got Dom winning the IC title and becoming your new Intercontinental Champion. I think he also pins Finn. And next up, I got the women's tag team championship match. Liv and Raquel versus Lyra and Bailey. And I got Liv and Raquel retaining because it makes the most sense. I don't think there's a reason for Lyra and Bailey to win. I don't think there was a reason for them to really tag to begin with. Because I think they're going to face off against each other for the IC title again, like they already did. And I think Bailey's going to eventually win the title off of Lyra. I think that's what the goal is for them. But poor Dakota, I really hope she gets her moment someday. But we'll talk about that another time. Um, and then we got up next. We got the triple threat women's championship match between Bianca, Rhea, and Io. And I got Io retaining. I originally was gonna have Bianca winning and becoming your new women's champion, but due to night one having Jade and Naomi, I think that Naomi gets involved in this match and costs Bianca, and that further ignites their feud with Bianca, Naomi, and Jade as well. And and then last but not least, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. I got Cody retaining. As much as I'd love to see John Cena win number 17 and become 17-time world champion, I don't think it happens here. I think they have Cody win despite The Rock possibly getting involved and Randy getting involved. And then also, I think Stone Cold Steve Austin also helps aid Cody, and Cody retains and continues to be undisputed Universal Champ. And it's a possibility that Randy gets involved and RKO's Cody as well. And also, I think that he might also confront him after the match, further setting up a feud between Cody and Randy down the line. And also, CM Punk could possibly come out and confront Cody as well. That's a possibility as well. But yeah, those are my predictions for WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2 for WrestleMania 41. These were my first time doing WWE predictions. So I apologize if I seem like a little nervous or a little bit like different than usual on this. But yeah, let me go over the winners again. I got Naomi winning versus Jade. I got El Grande Americano winning over Rey Mysterio, aka Chad Gable. And I got uh, Jey Uso dethroning Gunther. Yeet. Yeet. Yeah. And becoming your new World Heavyweight Champion. And I don't think Jimmy gets involved, but he might. Might or might not. I'm not really sure. But I don't think they'll go down that rabbit hole again. And I also got War Raiders retaining against the New Day. And then I got Tiffany Stratton retaining against Charlotte Flair. And then I got Seth Rollins beating Roman Reigns and CM Punk. And then I got Logan beating AJ Styles. And then I got Drew beating Damian. And then I got Dom beating Braun, Penta, and Finn and becoming your new IC champ. And I got Liv and Raquel retaining against Bailey and Lyra. And then I got Cody Rhodes retaining against John Cena. And then I also got Io retaining against Bianca and Rhea. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace out.